very, very big opportunity in the sports betting world. It's something that's looking at becoming a
Ryan Howard, a former professional baseball player, faced financial controversies beyond his career, including a defamation suit against Al Jazeera America over drug allegations and legal action against business partners for alleged mismanagement of funds. Before we dive in any further, please subscribe to the channel. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like button. In 2015, Howard found himself in the middle of a major controversy when an Al Jazeera documentary linked him to performance-enhancing drugs. The allegations claimed he was part of a network of athletes using these banned substances. Howard, however, didn't take this lightly. He immediately and strongly denied any connection to PEDs, stating he had never used them and was disappointed by the accusations. Determined to clear his name, Howard filed a defamation lawsuit against the network, saying that the claims were completely false and damaging to his reputation. The lawsuit stretched on for 2 years, and in 2017, the case was finally settled. Al Jazeera issued a partial retraction, meaning they pulled back some of their claims, but didn't fully clear Howard. While this helped his case, the allegations still left a shadow over his career for some fans and critics. Even though he was never proven to have used PEDs, the accusations stirred up enough doubt to make people question his accomplishments. Today, while many still respect Howard for his contributions to baseball, the controversy remains a complicated chapter in his otherwise successful career. In 2010, Howard signed a huge 5-year or $125 million contract extension with the Philadelphia Phillies. However, things took an unfortunate turn. During the 2011 playoffs, Howard suffered a devastating Achilles tendon injury while making the final out in the National League Division Series. At the time, it was one of the biggest deals in baseball, showing just how valuable Howard was to the team. The Phillies were banking on his power-hitting skills and his ability to lead them deep into the playoffs. Fans were thrilled, and the team had high hopes for the years to come. But the injury was severe and took him off the field for a long time. Even after he recovered enough to play again, he was never quite the same. His explosive power at the plate and speed on the bases declined noticeably, and he struggled to put up the numbers fans were used to seeing. This decline led to a lot of criticism. People started questioning the huge contract, wondering if it was worth it, given his injuries and his inability to play at his peak. The media and some fans felt the Phillies had overpaid, and Howard's later seasons became a focal point for criticism as his production fell short of the expectations that came with his salary. Despite all this, Howard stayed committed to the team and kept working to improve. He remained with the Phillies through the end of his contract, enduring both the physical and mental challenges that came with his injury and the pressure to perform. Though it wasn't the fairy tale ending some hoped for, Howard's dedication to the Phillies through good times and bad is still respected by many fans today. Howard was one of the most prominent victims of the growing trend of defensive shifts in baseball, and this became a big challenge in his career. As a left-handed power hitter, Howard was known for pulling the ball or hitting it hard to the right side of the field. Opposing teams quickly picked up on this pattern and started adjusting their defensive strategies to make things harder for him. They would stack most of their infielders on the right side, creating what's called a shift, with one goal: stop Howard from getting easy hits. For Howard, this shift meant that many of the balls he used to hit for singles or even extra base hits were now stopped short by a wall of infielders. It was frustrating to watch, especially for fans who had seen him hit with such success earlier in his career. Over time, the shift took away a lot of his potential hits, and that had a direct impact on his stats, adding to his struggles. The defensive shift fueled a lot of debate around Howard's hitting ability. Some people felt he should adjust his approach at the plate, maybe bunt to the left side, or try to go for more opposite field hits. But Howard had built his success on a certain hitting style, and making that big of a change wasn't as easy as it sounded. For a hitter used to crushing fastballs to right field, suddenly changing his swing to go the other way was like asking a right-handed writer to switch to their left hand. It's possible, but far from simple, especially in high-pressure situations. As his struggles against the shift continued, critics started questioning his adaptability as a hitter. Many fans sympathized with Howard, seeing him as a talented player who fell victim to a strategy change that reshaped the game. Others think he should have adapted. Either way, Howard's struggles with the shift became a significant part of his story, adding to the challenges he faced during the later years of his career. Howard's journey to becoming a baseball star began in Florissant, Missouri, where he grew up before attending Lafayette High School in Wildwood. From there, he went on to Missouri State University, where he quickly made a name for himself on the baseball field. Howard's powerful swing and consistent hitting put him on the map. Over his college career, he hit 50 home runs, drove in 183 runs, and maintained an impressive 335 batting average over 172 games. In 1999, he was named the Missouri Valley Conference Freshman of the Year, a clear sign of the big things to come. His achievements didn't go unnoticed. Missouri State retired Howard's jersey number on December 18, 2010, a huge honor for any athlete. The Philadelphia Phillies saw his potential and picked him in the 5th round of the 2001 MLB draft. He started his professional career with the Batavia Muck Dogs, a minor league team in the New York Penn League, and quickly climbed the Phillies' minor league ranks. In 2003 and 2004, he earned top awards in both the Florida State League and the Eastern League, proving he had the talent to reach the majors. While playing for the Reading Phillies, Howard set a single-season record with 37 home runs in just 102 games, a record that still stands. By 2004, Howard had worked his way up to the Wilkes-Barre Red Barons, the Phillies' Class AA team, where he continued to shine. Howard's rise through the minor leagues was historic. He became only the 5th minor league player since 1956 to hit 46 home runs in a season, which earned him the Joe Buhlman Home Run Award. Eventually, the Phillies couldn't ignore his talent any longer, and he made it to the major leagues, where he'd go on to become one of the best first basemen in Phillies history. Howard's journey to major league stardom kicked off on September 1st, 2004, with his first plate appearance, where he struck out against the Braves. Just days later, he got his first hit, and by September 11th, he blasted his first home run, driving in his first RBI in a win over the Mets. That season, Howard played 19 games, posting a solid 282 batting average with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs, and showed his power potential with 5 doubles. In 2005, he earned the Phillies' starting first base role when Jim Thome was sidelined by an injury. Howard's impressive rookie season included a .288 average with 22 home runs and 63 RBIs, earning him National League Rookie of the Year honors. As he continued to shine, the Phillies traded Thome before the 2006 season, fully committing to Howard at first base. The 2006 season was where Howard truly broke out. He started strong, hitting long home runs, including a 496-foot blast that landed in Citizens Bank Park's Ashburn Alley. He earned his first All-Star selection and went on to win the Home Run Derby, edging out David Wright with 23 homers. In late August, Howard tied and then surpassed Mike Schmidt's Phillies single-season home run record with his 48th home run. By September 3rd, he became the first Philly to hit 50 homers in a season, eventually reaching 58 to set a sophomore record. Howard's dominance continued in September, as he was named NL Player of the Month and finished the year with a 313 average, 58 home runs, and 149 RBIs. He led the league in intentional walks and joined a select group of players to hit 50-plus homers in a season. His remarkable season earned him the NL MVP, the Hank Aaron Award, a Silver Slugger, and the Babe Ruth Home Run Award, among other honors. Howard's breakout year cemented his legacy as one of the great power hitters in Phillies history, making him a fan favorite and a key figure in Philadelphia sports. In 2007, Howard made headlines as the Phillies renewed his contract for a record $900,000, the highest for a player without salary arbitration. That year, he hit his 100th career home run faster than anyone else in MLB history, achieving it in just 325 games. While Howard had impressive home runs, his season also included 189 strikeouts, setting a new MLB record. He finished with 47 home runs, 136 RBIs, and helped the Phillies win the NL East title. The next few seasons saw Howard's power on full display. In 2008, he bounced back from a slump to drive in 146 runs and smash 48 homers, helping the Phillies win the World Series. In 2009, he hit his 200th home run faster than anyone else, was named NLCS MVP, and tied for the MLB lead in RBIs. Although the Phillies fell to the Yankees in the World Series, Howard continued to prove himself as one of the game's biggest sluggers. In 2010, Howard signed a huge 5-year, $125 million extension with the Phillies. He made history that season by becoming the first designated hitter in an NL ballpark during a regular game, thanks to a series relocation due to Toronto's G20 summit. Although the season had its ups and downs, including a sprained ankle and a memorable ejection that left pitcher Roy Oswalt playing left field, Howard continued to set records. He became the fastest player to reach 250 career home runs and set a franchise record with 5 straight 30-homer, 100 RBI seasons. After several strong years, Howard's career slowed with injuries. In 2017, he signed minor league deals with the Braves and later the Rockies, but didn't make it back to the majors. He officially retired in 2018, capping an impressive career that left a lasting mark on the Phillies and MLB. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure to subscribe to Baseball Icons so that you never miss an update.